Hi everyone, welcome to another Table Talk. So I just wanted to discuss with you a little something strange that happened to me yesterday while I was flying. I've done several videos already on my journey with this FlySky FS-i6, very inexpensive transmitter. I have done the firmware upgrade to this one to make it a 10-channel transmitter, have the timer, several other things. Primarily, if you watch my other videos, I did that to have the timer. So anyway, yesterday I was flying. It was my very first flight, and flying along okay, fine for about 20 seconds, and then all of a sudden it did a couple of uncommanded snap rolls. Or one time it went like hard 90-degree bank, and I was able to correct it, slow it down, land it. Looked at the control surfaces, everything seemed to be okay, took off again, and then in the exact same spot on the field, it happened again. I actually had like a couple of uncommanded snap rolls, aileron rolls. So anyway, I managed to recover the plane, chopped the power, recovered the plane into the long grass, and touch wood, everything seems to be okay. So I didn't really pay too much attention. I disconnected the battery, just wanted to make sure that you know, nothing. I did a good inspection of the plane and nothing, make sure nothing had happened. So anyway, I switched to my other plane, kept on flying, and didn't pay much attention to it. So today I wanted to troubleshoot it. So I came home, I made sure that all my connections were all good on the receiver with my servos. And what happened was, I'm just going to show you. I'll do it here so you can see essentially what happened. So when I plugged the transmitter or the battery in, boom, my ailerons went like pretty much full deflected, as you can see here, for a roll. So I thought, wow, that's really strange. So what I did was I went into my the menu on my I'm just going to turn my knobs back here so I don't hurt my servos. I went into my menu, and you know, I was going through everything. The Elevon was okay, and what I actually had found out was that my mixes in my mix, you're not going to be able to see this obviously, but my two mixes for my ailerons, where I have channel 1 slave to channel 5, which is this aileron, channel 1, which is the aileron slave to channel 6 for the right aileron, those were actually both shut off. And I don't think that I had done anything. They were actually, it was like they had been fully erased, like the offset down here at the bottom, which is normally -50, had gone back to 0, and the positive and negative mix are now reset at 50. So it's like the two mixes had reset each other, which I found really, really strange. So hopefully it's not something that's happening in the air. You know, I'm going to have to take the chance, I guess, the next time that I fly. But it's definitely going to be something that I'm going to check more often. And what I did was I've also built a couple of other models in here that I'm going to be getting ready to build over the winter time, and I also found out that the mixes had reset themselves in those models as well. So it was really you know, a bit freaky. So anyway, we'll have to you know, figure it out again, and you know, touch wood that it doesn't happen in the air. Fortunately, because I have elevons as well as ailerons, when it did happen, I had enough elevon authority to, you know, to kind of get it righted and fly it so that I could bring it in and land. But I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on that, check it every time before every flight session to make sure that my mixes haven't reset themselves. And I'll be keeping a very close eye on it, and hope that the RC gods, they were with me, because there's no damage to the plane when I set it down in the long grass. So it's still fully flyable, nothing wrong with it. But yeah, so something to keep an eye on if you're running the new firmware and you're running mixes. Just give them a good check once in a while, because like I said, it was a across the board reset for all the models that I have built in here. which was really, really strange. And I don't think, you know, my memory could be escaping me. I don't think that I had been doing anything to play around with that or modify it with any other planes. So yeah, it's something I'll definitely be keeping an eye on, because you know, an uncommanded full deflection of my ailerons, you know, especially if I was low or going really fast, could have been very catastrophic. So yeah, so just wanted to pass that along. Still, you know, about 500 flights now using this very inexpensive little radio. Just loving it. I've got over 300 flights on this plane, and all of those have been flown with this transmitter. So it's, other than that, it's, you know, really good. Just wanted to pass along that little glitch that I found, you know, and if you are running the same transmitter, or maybe you've had the same problem, you know, please leave a comment down below. So thanks very much for watching. Blue skies, calm winds to everyone. Park jet noise, the other sound of freedom, baby. Take care.